Me did Yanyante Chua, and maybe I'm discovered for you, Pakuma Busia for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Eye easy, convenient, fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover ye map tap send. Intienne, also download the tap send app no ever mobile phone so free. Na first ka komo abusuya for Ghana fa na nyina. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
But the second half of the show, there back on so Yape Sika awie in the name of event, you know. Yes, that's one who said when it comes to celebrities, musicians, actors, in fact, media people, kikani na more entertainment space ni na no. Ade bi queen. Ade bi haye. Na mesona menka, meka say ade ba queen pa enubone. Na enubone no, my men kind of brought from drug abuse. So many of us we are abusing drugs. And may ubehuna artist be as young as he is, before my big na stage, you know, when the near was acquiring we most high, why phenomenon? What top? If you move back, send your mutian, send your muhi to your company. Now we have just on a video. Some who said me producers bought video business here, too tough, Red Eye, and Ninia Oguns. Na yenim say for the past month na Red Eye as a nema bi kososa as a nubi kosoana and more no akasa it Hammer producer of the last two decided say never call a rehab center be a bit me akona ka church no bit me jai ebia say san obejai sanom say cigarette obejai cigarette num say wi obejai wi num so friends so big any bibia no managers am I didn't call man ho ato na ye didn't who turn na video ye hu eni ebisa say industry no send be boy hu kokko elubone na say obi o ho say obe o perform apa oba ko na stage so pa ne want to twu so ne mo last me ko show bi wo West Hills Mall artist bi aka kra me aboni din o ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for this artist? You wait, just like or two last one. Like speed not because everybody did there was a last one. And as a matter of fact, we have a documentary I want you to watch. And yes, a documentary nothing about maybe some papa for saying. Now Nabil has taught us how we can do our event and do it well. Oh my event now, if we turn back, now we now did that form because my abusing drugs are. There is no show, there is no industry. So in thinking about this, we also have to think about them. Let me also introduce Nana Reagan. He has joined us for the second. Nana Akwaba. I hope so. Be able to. When the show here, dear. What's the small show now? It's well, for me, that's how I know I'm busy. Let's go watch this. Now, it may be a community. Let's go watch this documentary. It may be a community.
So August 26, it was in the morning, 10:49 a.m. and I received a message from someone on Facebook, and it reads, I have had an intel that Red Eye aka nature of Too Top fame is battling drug addiction and his current state is deplorable. It is alleged that he really needs rehabilitation. Is there anything you can do to help salvage his situation? Please. He stays currently at Newtown. So I inquired from the one who sent me the message to give me his contact, and we called him and we made a follow-up to get in touch with Red Eye. Now, one problem we encountered was how we can get in touch with Red Eye. We tried as much as possible to get a contact, because before we moved, we wanted to get the exact location or where exactly we can locate Red Eye, but it took us a lot of time to be able to get information on where exactly we can get him, and someone we contacted through Facebook told us we can get him around a ghetto at Tema Newtown. So it's now 10:30 p.m. We thought we could go during the day, but since we've gotten an information of where we can get Red Eye, we decided to drive to the location, and lo and behold, we got to Tema Newtown around 11. We made several attempts to get him, but he actually spoke to us on phone, but Red Eye was not ready to come out to have an interview with us. But we finally got Red Eye and we had this conversation.
Okay.
I don't know whether you've heard anything that someone has posted about you on Facebook.
Yeah, I think I saw it yesterday, you know. Yeah, and I read a little bit about it, but I ain't got no problem with it. And for real, we need to get back in the game.
How do you feel? Have you read everything?
Not everything.
But how do you feel?
I know what they're going to say in there, but I don't even want to feel anything. I just want to be cool with it. You know what I mean?
Because like, according to the young man who posted it, he says you need help.
Yeah.
What kind of help? What kind of help do you need?
Promotion, management, you know, because they already know me and what I can do, what I'm capable of doing.
Okay.
So I need a team. You know what I mean? I'm the African finest.
So Red Eye, quickly, if I will read a bit of what he wrote, maybe you'll be able to clarify this for me. So according to Ni Achetewia, who posted this on Facebook, paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4. He says, have you asked the whereabouts of Red Eye Nature? He is almost in the ditch of an action, and if fast not taken, he would have already gone into the ditch if not for the intervention of Boss PC Mensa and some other good people. What's at hand at the moment is not only the effort of one or two persons, but a collective or collaborative effort can bring him to default. I think what was done for Okonfo Kwade, same can be done for Red Eye Nature. Is it true? Like, he says what was done for Okonfo Kwade.
You know, he went off for a while, like, but Kwade is supposed to be trending now. Like, he released a track with Kojo and stuff, yeah. So they should follow up. He need to come up more, because
in our interview we realized that Red Eye needs help and he's really depressed.
Well, so an encounter of Brahima and Red Eye on Obibini TV. That was what we just watched. And a friend Brahima or Yajuma or Onuya FM on a Red Eye interview on the video I want the YouTube channel for Obibini TV, OBTV. And I share no. Na send your kind no. Oti so bisio as a Red Eye drug addiction cause ntomo kwahwehwe no no nkobo nkomo. Na jo be 10 no mko esa interview. Na ahwese na nkomo ne kona. Obisa ne say Red Eye hia mo so pay management and promotion. Yes e ko dey Okonfo Kwade ye money because Okonfo Kwade he was releasing it. But let's pay attention to this video from Hammer. Hammer the any day. It was so clear. Hammer Huninia as a producer, as an artist, nothing that the situation is not good. I'm a fan call rehab. And call guy Dino, you need free name bimo. And they will trap 4 months or rehab appear. Na why fine. That Hammer said. That on your hammer craft friend no. Onaya never bit maybe some 1 2 yeah. But you share video number. I share video number. Nana Reagan a producer show Enche as the road manager for when the Shea. Omo Shea concert or Western small concert Western small Enche. Now beyond that, what to Kwine Christmassy, Omo ko Bonting, Omo ko Accra, like what to Kwine baby. When we talk about drug addiction among celebrities, among artists, it is saying what is the reality on the ground? What is the way out? Using red eye story. Like, I'm going to video better as a call rehab 4 months. So, I would want you to see the video. I mean, call for the bomb point, show him and Dumbledore. And when you see him, oh my goodness, those say Yankasa, and never be say nipa. And then, the Huni and Kwalanke to another more. And that is why it's so dangerous. Obu okro nim the implications. Minim opani bi ono obetima say, but in time or the ben time onye. But any given opportunity also. But you see back over there very laughing gas. Omo dia good balloon and you go for now tonight. Nana, what is the reality on the ground? Munam krum.
I think that when it comes to drug abuse and showbiz, I say, Obi Akokotasa say, maybe a whole flooded, like a flooded area, we see it dying. Now, maybe I say one take any precautions, sir. And so no, a ton flood ni a bar, and soon we be called them. I mean, in our space, drug abuse is very real. Like very real.
Oshaya, who say a bra red eye call, if I send na Oluki, Opia no share top black and red down with pants no. Who send it why fine. And guys, media miko event almost every weekend, no baby. And say koso, smoky koso. Almost every weekend, no baby a koso. I see it. Ye ni hu komo ankasa. Like I said, Nana Regan no floor. Okay. Nana, reality need to say, and me person be a kind of crew, go be a man.
Yeah, can I for their bomb?
Exactly.
Razame, no crab aqua in Koma ye demon say. One say artists be when you're in your prime or you become big. For life from one year, a beye in Yama Kakre bipe. The Akanina Yeniji and Kwan. Offer big artists be our Ghana Hanoma. If you are the oye music business and Kasan. Bet my catcher say almost sorry, I'm a pass it be all sorry, best at 4 a.m. If you are well, drive prepare for a Jumado Marco school, why I say, you know, if you are so on my, be almost a bit me in Kuala school near the better. Oh, we know Befia. Said they be about cotton Sammy Flex TV and also about class TV. About be you maybe no. On only day be a new mature any new promotion. So our endorsement does be a home comedy photo shooting. It's our life now. Oh yes, I know man. It doesn't take time like whoa maybe now way now. I'm not saying a time anymore, but what's that time be so best spend 5 hours to do certain daily and maybe on just call be email people we do reply he has the rest of the time for himself. And because entertainment space in it, you know, most of the time say on conquer event conquer event because be inviting the birthday now that a colleague musician be inviting the birthday party be obi person mo kotana baby omo kotana baby so then omo kwa akoye saa nyama ya se wonim ya saa nyama ya na akodi ho ago. Nti I expose a lot of industry players and I say artists need to saa nyama so when one year careful and I say one year responsible kakra say okay me dey my form one dey say okay e bia within the week you know say me crap e bia me ne ba ko pe and I may share me also say bia me she won machine mienu pa na say me ensa bi pe they can because the excess of it and then the abuse you know and a day sa a we biba. I think say the too much and then the end results ebia red eye cocoa some pempen so was say then ko rehab na ya kokko ye no okofa sa treatment mu ne sa nyamanyama nti ye space in the brass am ewo mu enyom to ene ensane sebi smoke ne sa nyamanyama no they are bedmates. You just have to be careful and responsible to live within that space. Ebi abeka say ono onye drug addict and asa ono monsa and asa ono bibi say ono wi say o sniff powder bi and asa we bibi no onye sa anyama ni bi. But the truth is that some practices no ni na wo ye space ni mu. One hwe na one ye careful sa anyama na betimi afa ono mu.
Okay.
Ama one say e ya mpedodo na awofo ni bebre excuse nti e mo mpese omoma mo beba showbiz this space in me say some of these things. One is a typical example. My mom keeping this hair cra. My mom felt like the moment you start keeping this hair, it means that you've been introduced to re-smoking. Yes.
And that's a mirror study. Oh dear, shock me. Oh dear, shock me.
Guys. I am Shishena Wow for the moment.
I did the talk already at that.
Oh, the moment you start dressing somewhere, no, I listen no, as I say there, let us say, Obi introduce you could be bimu and I say bimu. But some of us, you know, maybe like I say, we've been very careful and responsible in how we want to live in the space. Into the net, me dress and a betcha say, me no jot and I say, me no movie. You won't go for almost says Sammy flex there. We move out there down, pan. That's a real bubble bomb.
That's the chair we are
there. So the thing is, you know, how we can deal with it in the brass, I mean, adding in the sense that artists no do na ye nkrofo ye krom asem ye make like omo prime money. Omo ye nkrofo ase omo po na employ the people around them. And such people, it is very hard for most of them to give them advice or speak certain truths to them.
Okay.
Red Eye is a producer and a musician at the same time. And today imagine say or no in the studio no going beats no recording a home sign no recording other artists or more one as people as management team or what friends and as a how many of them can speak truth to Red Eye and say bro after the other say does and situation do be come and I said do become M1 so jag. It will take just 1 out of 10 people to speak that truth to somebody like that. And then I because Obia so said the ono e bia boso so anaso nyan so bi kobo wi a ono yi teku anasempo bi dia ma ono ukotu no sa afo no na odwana uteku no sempo ana mba bi mu a onso kombedo enti abrabo na obo no se obo abrabo papa se obo abrabo enye no wo hwe ne saa na kromo wi beka se yentu osikenifu because ono dey na sasha ne bag mo ma obibi ntino say or ye den or abuse drugs or ye den and also sorry I di na chisa na yes amasa it will take just few people to say no boss baby our own direction na on nam no ne baby anyama akono nyama be say enti bi atene ho kakra ana atete nyama bi mo so enti na o hwe space nkofo bebre a ewo mu ya na eda no na me ka Sammy Flex TV said, your artists need be when you build them for shows and they are coming. Now, say put it, the fact that or no on for sound check, on rehearsal, or bar, or sakita red carpet, liquid gum. No, they are full stage, or the red carpet, not full stage. You understand? I did cry all red cap. Was starting to baby on the field. Say they come say backstage. Say for was starting
performance
full stage. No start with a red cap.
I've seen that with some
yes.
artists.
Or kita red cap.
Perform or kita red cap. Say kita mic.
No,
perform.
So when people do some of these things, na say be a management team, you dey imagine say nya na finance na nya na wo ye ne bibia na ehun bi kra ba bon say. Some friends kasa na mentia. On trap music video no cry mama bi mo na we ga kasa na menti a on ye say mama bi mo na fele say oh me cry na obekọ akoy after all film another person will come obi cry about nine crap owo ho no obi person oba be di akire bi enti at that point no den say obeka no cry na che ne ban say chale me nua jai joti no manase jai nsan no manase titi wi so kakra. So the reality the brasame is there. But ye space you mu I just say bia me person like I just say endu sa sorry. I just say endu sa pempen so we answer na ye nyankofo bi ti say ha mama ka say oh ye mfa nipa ne nko rehab. Na onko di 4 months, onko di 6 months so answer na wa co treatment bi ma answer na wa ba besesa. Then again, we should use people like Red Eye as an advocate for some of these things because he has been an industry person. He has enjoyed fame.
Yeah.
And being in this situation now, our co-treatment more, but I think that his message will carry a lot of weight to his own colleagues.
Okay.
Red, like or the passion, the emotions. Yes, on starting on TV, whether or no be show suko jina krapuna, say the man 5 minutes, only use 2 minutes to speak to his own people
and even fans.
Yes, say artists in the year. When the artists are doing the fans get that motivation to do it more because of let's say I'm an idol and me star na crap let's say yeah was say yeah and unfortunately for some of celebrities even on stage encourage it like they shout it let's do it and you endanger the lives of other people so your best so omu be preach here omu for responsibility messages na nka ho said the people will not be abusing it and be doing it like I say no yo nko be omu ndidi ora sa me who dey gani see ya now the on the video obeti ma nwa obu aso de nsa be si ha now they do see oban won say especially na no on time or very
makai akrabia ebisa ne say eja oba enawi open na show ni pakunen na show ni pakunen ebisa no oba enawi open ye wen obo ni tihwe wi ma no ba na wi na eboto I read everything. Maybe read it.
On Boba.
I read the bottle there. I'm very good to bottle.
And you see how funny it sounds. But real like brass, I mean, you'll be taking no. On Pesci. Unya no man and no one.
Sammy Rasta, Yapon. I'm going to say the answer back.
I feel said, Brasami, yeah, mantity you so a can be. And a lot of people in now we are timid. They cannot stand your friend say, Nipem. It's no Sa Niamano, a idea, and pushing coffee brain into drugs. And
obey public out there.
Yes,
and idea high.
Yes, or baby. And most cases, no, or more a walk into the entertainment more almost situation a call to say your brother again call area or fan for fun on say ye be pee ye be no san ye be gi ani near call near a juma call to us one dear can say I cannot do it without it meet me co stage with many kind meet me yet. Well, I cannot be that person now, the outside world in me, say me actor, mean to me act. Just a mafa. Me yum to nia, mean to me and perform me. Just say mafa. That is where omo DNA dangerous because in our circle there, everywhere you okay. But the people that are able to stand near omo who say any time, oh friends say she ya who become ye quiet to a dumas. Omo dear I show who say I need to take this alcohol or na mean shishi and sana makwako performing and sana my omo dear dangerous. And me huni nyina do na so say brasa me ye upbringing no problems wom yem timi ma your friends say ye ma and exposed to certain things as they are growing up intimi standing on their own inti bra obey na be say obey nyomo obehu crowd ni hu ne ma no nyina no na ontimi standing so just say okofa sa enema no inti yenhwe as we are talking, no, you say now the young ones need to be buying into the entertainment industry. Kissing kitten na feel crowd woman a stars. Almost then a very dangerous. Because almost son no mabi well.
Yeah.
Tino, I believe say we can't take it out from our system. But the only thing is that we should guide people so that they can stand and perform and do things without taking substance. Sanya man, if you are an artist, me too.
But Sammy, so say we can about performance. There are some. It's not even about performance. So be what everyone say or a keyboardist or a writer. Bibi na inspire no. It's yet na kwa public. Because I know of a producer. You see, I cry. If you are quite in the me say, Sammy, what you guys did for, or what Hammer did for Red Eye, we need to do it for Sugartone. And I hope that you guys know the Sugartone thing. And also, he is also going through this. It is not only about the public space. Sometimes, what the person thinks inspires him. Because we often say, oh, me yana betina keyboard nechia, boa. Me yana me fatena.
So also artists no kono. Also feel say of far and obet me ape. So as I'm saying, your performance, whatever you are there craft no. It is not the substance, no. That's what we are making it. He said, if it's for fun, for no they are not omunye bibiantu omu pio makwa koshia no man afa kakra no mako. A juma time or day. When you add that to it, that is the problem. Because a juma no you should be able to work as a normal human being. Say the juma ni say na me, but the moment you can't work without taking substance, no, and yet then you go into this situation. Because you feed on your work. Until any time that you are supposed to work. And as a man and as a creative person, you are always supposed to be writing or, So, what the show will say, what's up, me far we are, son, me timia, way there, then you definitely go into that. So, as we are also the artists, managers, those people we should be able to guide people to stand on their own. Charlie, this is a time for business. This is time for work. For way to change, concentrate on the work. If you're able to do it, that I say you bet me 2 or 4 years, and you're man free, you feel the wound. It's never possible. Any ye that see you bet me in your artist, moon smoky, moon no monster. There are some people like that.
Very few.
Yeah, there are few.
But right now, you're talking about the masses.
But the person them can say we can't take it out.
Yeah. We can't take
it out, but only the guidelines you make me artists know, and they say they should be able to do their work without taking those substances. I know they be influencing to work. If we're able to guide them from that, then we are good.
Mr. Na Bekasa next. Sammy Rasta, thank you. Mr. Na, Yankwe. Every aso.
Adie bi da a three-way mu. Your friend adwene. And whatever you feed adwene no, and now it turns around to control your body.
Okay.
What you say? Psychologically, no, when you expose yourself to certain activities or certain experiences, there is something, a phenomenon in the brain called the feel-good phenomenon. As I say, when you experience being a mao, that good feeling, good experience now, you want to revisit it, you know. And psychologists can say it is that thing that creates addiction. What I say. Ushian and Hifa say when ya dear we are untumi nye juma. A year then now so a share for the first time. Sebi obina a katu trim and also the quadrant dream and I drew baby say meswahe. And now also share no. It gave you a certain experience and you wanted to revisit that experience over time. Now let's try and reverse it. One kasa wo hwe se de adena ye no na utnase na wo hwe abrabom na se ebeboa wo de a ko anim ba wo hwe na emmoa wo de a and edru ba bia
na ono obeda hu se beboa na
exactly the point. So well say I just say when you're external influence, just like Hammer did for the gentleman. What I say when you're external stronger influence and no ebeboa. Now a lot of people do that because of acceptance reasons. They roll with certain type of groups. As I say, enti obia ye osro say wanye bia no atom, you know, and that speaks to a bigger issue, a bigger psychological issue. Say why you're unable to stand on your feet. Say me, this is my principle. Say na metie. What I say, enti we me the main yet. You know, a lot of people, very few people are able to stand on their ground and say, media, it is my principle, these are my values, and whatever you do, main yet. Enti, let's say Emrenoko, enti, let's reverse it. Let's try, let's attempt at reversing the whole thing. Enti, ensure we, enfane say, mabepim or medru baby say man share. Mean to mean juma, and you realize say wow, you want to reverse it. Now anytime you feel like doing that, find something else to replace it.
Okay.
What I say, and to say ensure we nabia ubenumwa. Anytime you feel like maybe taking alcohol, you can take water instead.
Okay.
What I say, over time, it will take time, mom, but psychologists are mine who say at least put me consistently for about 21 days. Plus now, it begins to form a certain habit. Your brain begins to rewrite the program in the brain. What I say. So try and do that. The second point is that seek for help. Pe obia or ye wo ferry nipa, you know, and seek for help. Confide in the person. Say, Charlie, adia me ye ni emwame. I have vision for the future, but this one, I treat me assign. And say, Michelle, be my accountability partner or my accountability friend. What I say, and so that you can check me on some of these things. And a lot of people, a lot of mentors will be glad to help you.
Yeah.
You can also walk into the psychiatric hospital yourself and report yourself. Say, I need help. No, it's one of the options.
But they won't do it.
You know,
only pancreas, only to mumpu say, this is my deficiency. Yeah, that's the problem. The person will not even admit say I have a deficiency in this.
Yes, you know, and then lastly, you know, the artists themselves, you see, stop promoting that thing. It feels good, like a bit more, even accept it like a status symbol. What did I say? Who say people are pulling substances in their clips, smoke like that, and I wonder what artistic value it adds to the whole show.
Branding.
What do I say? And it's just ridiculous to the whole thing. Nipana or producer DNA be a say whatever you are smoking or whatever you are drinking or whatever. Nipana producer and the edibuano because onyanisika. What you but what we are there no. Jenny, be responsible enough to think about your fans. Omutia sika de every streaming unyom no. Sebi say o say omuna omo nya ania. Unyom no so enko. You should think about all these things and be a responsible performer. I have been on stages, I mean, many times. Many kind. You know, Sammy can be say singers do that. How about the gospel singers? Do they also smoke?
Yeah, some of them.
Some of them.
Yeah.
Well, you know, but I've been on stage.
Some of them drink.
So many times. Many kind. Last time I can't change it. I said I haven't drank alcohol before. He was shocked. You know, and I tell people say it is very possible.
Okay.
You can live a very clean life, you know, and use your brain. Adrenal and a bit controlling movement. That's what I say. So feed the brain with positivity, and I believe that you'll be cool.
That's on security and let's say government part. Can say smoking certain substances illegal.
Yeah.
So as our events, some of these security bodies share crowd. Now, is it just to control the crowd or to also arrest?
I'm with you.
Sometimes they arrest.
When they show the grammar, chairman.
Oh yeah, crom for pickpockets near you.
Oh, Mr. Mattis, yes, chairman.
Yeah, one more like smokers.